guys.
Rev! Why is Rev always first? Hi, Rev. How was your vacation?
Hi, Rev.
How was your vacation, Joe?
Alfred Cruz, how are you?
I don't see him yet. I only see two people, me and you. Today's a very special day, so I hope everybody tunes in. Looks like Rev might be a snitch. He's telling the cops on what we do, Joe. We don't fuck up the night. I think everybody's watching Fernando. Fernando's at the parade.
How are you doing, Fernando?
Hi, Fernando. Hi, Treaton. Joe, why don't you say hi to Treaton?
How are you doing, Christian?
Why do you never say hi to Treaton, Joe?
Treat me for a cup of coffee, Treaton.
Treaton. Well, the good news is, Joe, we're just days away from finally hitting 1,000 subscribers. And today, hello, how are you? Are you killing that dress? All right.
Hi, Susie. How are you?
So why do you call her Susie? You know her damn name ain't Susie. That's
Susie,
fine.
Susie Q.
Susie Q, huh? Oh, she was fine. I got a feeling she'll be back. Where's Broadway? I'm not doing that. You guys know I wear big ass watches. Man, she was fine too, Rev. You should have seen her sauntering and shimmering down the steps.
How you doing, Mr. Rapp? How is everything?
Joe's blowing my style. Hi, Susie. She ran.
I haven't seen Rivlin yet.
Rivlin was there? He was the first one there?
Hi,
Yeah.
Mr. Rivlin. How are you? I was away for a week.
Yeah, where'd you go, Joe? Tell us all about it.
I was in the Boogie Bunch because I need fresh air, clean air. I'll go to the mountain.
Joe was up in the Poconos and I was up into poking some holes. My high school humor gets me in trouble a lot. I'm waiting for Arjan to get here. Told him 3 o'clock, he's late for his own party. Where's Arjan?
How you doing, John? How are you?
Arjan.
Arjan.
He's not your John, he's Arjan. I gotta start calling him my John. Rev is trying to keep the chat going. It looks like Rev's the only one in here today.
How you doing, Rap?
Hi, Rap. It's always hard to do the news program with 6 people in there. I'm only giving you 2 more minutes to get in here, folks, and then we'll start the news. We're going to start the news. RJ finally showed up. Where the hell you been, RJ? Oh, yeah. Remember I said she was fine? Look.
How you doing, Rap? How is everything?
Everything's great. Joe's scaring away my shorties. Joe, what's your problem, man? I'm over here shorties and Joe's scaring them away.
Hi, Samsung. How you doing?
Samsung is the name of a phone, Joe.
Well, somebody's name is Samsung.
Somebody. I had a friend in college named Larry Samsung.
Yeah. That's his uncle who owned the company.
I wanted today to be a special show, but Dutchman's finally here. Dutchman, what's poppin'?
How you doing, Dutchman?
Oh, Dutchman, thank you so much. Oh boy, Joe, look who it is. Oscar. Old man Oscar.
Is he here?
That was him.
I didn't see.
He just walked by us with disgust on his face, like, why you don't invite me anymore?
That's him?
That's him. He shunned us. Even Oscar doesn't want to be on the show anymore. Where's Dutchman? Dutchman, where are you at? Get up, get over here.
How was everything? How was your vacation?
Whose vacation, Joe?
With my wife.
Oh.
Vacation.
You were with her?
I left her over there with my
Oh, all right. Now she's really got a vacation. No joke. Guys, usually, I don't know what's going on. Usually we got 50 people in here right now. We got 10. We're going to make the best of it. So yesterday, Joe, by the way, we have a very special birthday. The most special birthday in the history of birthdays. There has never been a bigger, better birthday in the history of the world since Jesus had his birthday. Joe, you were at Jesus' birthday when he was born. What are you singing to? I haven't even...
Jesus.
Oh. Happy birthday, Jesus. So, Joe, check this out.
Our Savior.
Barack Obama's birthday. Nope. Bigger than that. Joe, did you do birthdays today?
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. So we got a special one. We've got a celebrity, but I don't see him in here yet. It's late for his own birthday party. Okay, I've dilly-dallied along enough. I got a couple things I want to talk about today. One, Joe, every day I wear a new watch, a different watch.
Yes.
Look at this one. What do you think of this one?
Very handsome.
This is the kind of old man watch Joe wears. This was my dad's watch. He wore 2 tours of Vietnam. My dad sat in a foxhole in the rain with this watch on. My dad died in '96. There she goes. Look. You cannot tell me if you don't like it. That's the one Joe called Susie, right? When I was getting ready to get her phone number. Man, she's fine. They threw a jacket on her. Unfortunately, she's waiting on someone.
Hi, John. How are you?
Hi, John. Finally, the birthday boy shows up. Mighty Bull, I called you twice. I called you on Facebook. I called you on Instagram. I wanted to confirm that today is your birthday. May 13th in the year of our Lord. As soon as we get confirmation, look at who's here. It's Arjan. Arjan's here too, Joe.
Arjan is birthday today.
No, it's Mighty Bull's birthday today. Arjan is our dear friend. He's in the hospital right now.
Arjan, we pray for you. By the name of Jesus Christ.
This is a special song just for Arjan.
Not to worry about. The illness is gonna go away.
You hear that? The illness is gonna go away, Arjan.
God bless you.
And his mother, Pamela.
Camila, don't worry about your son. He's gonna be okay. Hallelujah.
Amen. Heavenly Father, we ask you to watch over our dear friend Arjan. He's not Arjan, he's my John. My John. I got a chance to meet him last night, Joe. Such a wonderful, nice, kind person. And his mom is even better. He's only number 2 in the family. And his dad, now I hope I got this right. You're deep. I think it's your deep. I'm old, so I forget stuff. They're having a tough go because he's hospitalized. He's a really, really, really good kid. Okay, here she comes again. I got a feeling that me and her, if she's not with a guy already, me and her are going to end up having lunch together. I got to be at work at 6:30, so she needs to make her move quick. Oh, don't stand in the way of my love. Don't stand in the way of my love. And Bria, don't stand in the way of my love.
How you doing, Bria? How was everything?
Bria, if you love me as much as you say you did, you want me to be happy.
How was your holiday?
How was your holiday, Bria? Okay, so we got a lot to do today. First and foremost, I dedicate this entire show to Arjan and his beautiful family. Arjan, we're going to pray for you right now. Heavenly Father, I pray that you wrap your beautiful arms around this beautiful young man and his mother and his father, that he may find healness and love and comfort. He has so many people pulling for him, and we know with your help and your prayers that he is going to be just fine. Joe, do you have any doubt in your mind that Arjan is going to make a full recovery?
Well, Jesus Aramic speech, Allah يشفيك من مرضك ويستر على عائلتك.
And what exactly
إن شاء الله بتكون بالسلامة. Amen.
Amen. What does that mean, Joe?
I speak Jesus Aramic language.
Assalamu alaikum, Joe. Amen. So I got a call yesterday around 4 o'clock. It was from Fernando.
Fernando went with you, right?
He was there already. Fernando's the greatest guy in the world. He makes me look like a piece of crap.
All right.
Fernando said, Bob, I got Arjan in the hospital.
Yeah.
And he'd really like to see you. Of course, what am I going to say? No. Of course I want to go and see anyone who wants to see me. You know, Joe, no one wants to see me. You don't even want to see me. The pigeons don't want to see me. The shorties, the fine-ass girl don't want to see me. So I figured, Arjan's trapped in the hospital. He can't run out. He's got to stay and see me. So I showed up, and I was pleasantly surprised at what a kind, super nice kid this guy was. We had a really wonderful time. He's funny. He's very handsome, Joe. And he's very nice, and his mother is just a sweetheart. Got a couple pictures. You want to see what they look like? It's very cool kid. Guys, this is Arjan. Which one do you think is Arjan, Joe?
The middle.
That's him, in the middle. And which one is me, Joe?
Right.
That's me, on the right. And you know Fernando on the left. Which one is Tony, Joe? Which one is Tony?
Tony is
It's a trick question.
yeah.
It's a trick question.
It is not Tony.
There's no Tony. It's Arjan in the middle. I think of the three, I'm the most good looking.
You and Fernando.
Yeah. Me and Fernando and Arjan. And then here's another shot. How did this one get so big? I don't know what happened here. Oops. I don't even know where it went. Here's another shot. Currently applied. Get rid of that one. There it is. I don't know where the picture went. But, okay. Anyway, you get the picture, Joe. You get the picture. And here's Bria. In case you were bored and you wanted to see Bria. Everybody likes to see Bria. And here's Bria. We're just showing the pictures of my random girlfriends. There's Bria. Anyway, so I had a great time. I told him today that I was going to leave here. I got to be at work by no later than 6:30. But I'm going to leave here today, Joe. I'm going to buy you a cup of coffee. Because that's all Joe cares about.
Thank you.
Joe, what do you love more, me or coffee?
Coffee. Coffee time.
What do you love more, Joe? Arjan or coffee?
Coffee time.
Joe loves coffee. Arjan, you're a piece of crap compared to Joe's coffee. That's just how it works.
How you doing, Arjan?
Joe loves coffee. Anyway, so we're going to get you a cup of coffee. Then I'm going to walk over to Times Square at 4 o'clock. You're going to go with me, you guys. And we're going to have the Naked Cowboy sing a beautiful song to Arjan. And look who's here. My very first crush in my whole life, Tracy Days. The finest girl in the history of Fairfield, California. Still the finest. She's still hanging in there. I don't know how she does it. Hi, Tracy. Tracy just hooked me up.
How you doing, Tracy?
With a huge YouTuber.
How are you?
Adam, somebody. I'm going to figure out who it is, and I'm going to hit him up and make it out again. But today is not about me, Joe.
Yeah.
It's usually about me. Today is about our dear friend, Arjan. And
he was put into a big bubble.
okay, so we got kids. By the way, this brick wall right here is a Broadway show, Joe. It's the Bubble Show.
The kids.
It's a matinee show, so there's going to be a whole lot of kids coming around here yelling and screaming in a few minutes.
Yeah.
So Arjan is having a rough time. Please, guys, continue to pray for Arjan. If you love him like I do, put some red hearts in the air. Let's fill this whole street full of red hearts so he knows that we got it popping up in here. Okay? Next. Today's a birthday show. It's a birthday celebration extravaganza. We're partying like crazy. We got cookies. Speaking of cookies, Joe.
Hi, Kevin Butler. How is everything? We didn't hear from you for a long time.
Where the hell's Kevin Butler at? Oh, Kevin Butler just got out of prison, so I'm very happy.
When I get prison, he used to buy me coffee every day. What care?
If you buy coffee,
I get you out of jail.
he'll get you out of jail. Today, Joe, is the Mighty Bull's birthday, Joe. The greatest tourist of all time. In fact, we're not doing the news first today. We're doing something we've never done before, Joe. We're doing the horoscopes first. Today is a very special day. It's the Mighty Bull's birthday, Joe. I'm going to pull up the astroscopes.
Read it for him.
I'm going to... It's special, so I'll read it for him. By the way, if anybody out there cares about me, I'd like to get this girl's phone number. Arjan, if you have her number, just give it to me and tell me how I can get in touch with her. Today is a special day, Joe. It's the Mighty Bull's birthday. And if you, this is only for him. There's nobody else. Everybody else go get a sandwich. This is for the Mighty Bull's birthday today. I'm being distracted, Mighty Bull. There's two badass shorties walking by. I got it. What are you going to do with it?
That's right. I need to do it tomorrow. You do it tomorrow.
All right.
When you get up in the morning.
I'm easily distracted. A couple bad shorties go by.
They were in it.
Could be the worst show we ever did. Ready? This is for the Mighty Bull.
Ready for your birthday?
Yep. Plan to do something really exciting over the coming year. Ooh, looks like the Mighty Bull's going to be traveling with wifey. Travel and social activities are under excellent stars on your birthday. That's today. And you certainly won't be traveling and socializing on your own. A special someone will always be at your side. That's the Mighty Bull wife. The Mighty Bull's wife will be by your side as you travel. So I expect you to get on the phone today and book a flight. Boom, boom, zoom, zoom. The Mighty Bull's in the room. Happy birthday, Mighty Bull, and many, many more. Joe, can we do birthdays now?
Don't forget to buy her a silver necklace with the heart on that necklace.
We're being very specific.
Right?
You have to buy your wife a silver. Silver's nice. A silver necklace with hearts on it.
Yeah.
According to Joe.
Anyhow, happy birthday to you.
Nice and loud, Joe.
Happy
You know what? I'll
birthday to you. And again.
Okay? That's the detail.
You are a good man. Still you see unhappy.
Gave me a lot of alcohol.
I wish you to get 100 years and more.
200.
More and more with happiness and good health. It's you again. Happy birthday to you.
Joe, I think that might have been your best song yet. We should have recorded that. Joe never does the same song twice. So when you get a Mighty Bull, when you get a song from Joe, you know it's special because he never spins the wheels twice. Joe wouldn't be able to repeat that if he tried. So happy birthday. We're going to be doing the astroscopes here throughout the show. But right now, Joe, by the way, the Mighty Bull's a Vietnam veteran as well. So thank you for your service, bro. I appreciate you very much. Joe, why aren't you clapping? You hate the Mighty Bull? And as you know, this watch was in a foxhole in Vietnam.
What is that?
When my dad died, this was on his wrist.
Really?
And
that's
I wear big ass watches. It was sitting, Joe, in my drawer for 30 years. And last week, I went and gave It's an automatic watch, so I had to do this. Thank God I was doing this. Whoops. I had to do this for about 3 hours. And but it's self-winding. There's no battery. There's no nothing. You just do this. And I did that. And it's really nice watch. Joe, I wear the big ass ostentatious big watches. I like big watches because my eyes aren't so good.
You mean this watch was in Vietnam?
This watch was in Vietnam for 2 tours. And so it's waterproof, I know that much. When my dad died, my brother gave it to me in a box of stuff. And the other night I did a watch. I showed a bunch of my watches, 102, I think it was. 102 or 101 watches. If you haven't seen the video, watch it and count them. I think it's 101. Watch it, 102. And then last night I was thinking, it was like 4 in the morning. And I was thinking about watches. And I remember, well, my dad had a watch when he died that he had a Timex, which I have. But I remember a silver one, and I went looking for it in my sock drawer. If something ends up in my sock drawer, Joe, it's there forever. It ain't never coming out. And I went, and I found it, and I was shocked. I picked it up, I did this, and it started working. It's a Seiko. It's a beautiful watch. Not something I would typically wear, but it's my father's. I love it. Joe, you ready to start?
Yeah. What's on the front?
Veterans are kicked out for migrants. That's never good. Our veterans, I feel, have been shit on. My father was called a baby killer, just like a lot of veterans who came home from Vietnam. Spit on. A lot of people treated them unkind. It was the 70s. These soldiers, we were fighting a war we didn't even really know what was for. And the soldiers went and did their thing. We lost 67,000 American troops. 57,000, thereabouts. And my father lost so many close friends. I'm very, very happy to say my dad came back, and many came back, and they had these horrible post-traumatic stress disorder and things with them. And my father was a wonderful, wonderful human being. And a shout out to everybody who served in any capacity. There it is. I'm going to do it again. It's going to be a crappy show. We got big things going on. We got Arjan, who we're praying for to get better. We've got the Mighty Bull, who we're praying for to have the best birthday of his life. And we're going to keep it moving. All right. By the way, last night I did a walk and talk, Joe. I had a super celebrity on my channel, Rachel Brosnahan. Rachel Brosnahan. I don't know. She's the marvelous Miss Maisel. She's also starring at the James Earl Jones Theater, along with Oscar Isaac. Okay, you ready? Joe, I don't have kids. You do. You got grandkids, great grandkids. Joe, did you know Moses when you were young?
Moses. I have a cousin. His name is Moses.
Okay.
He's a doctor in the state of Kuwait.
Nice. Listen to this. It's a hit for television. Baby naming. Back in the 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s, the number one name in America was John. What's the number one name in the Middle East, Joe?
Mohammed.
That's right. By far. By far. If Joe said to me, my friend Muhammad, I go, which one? He's got 100 of them. Millions of them. So now, here we go. These are the leading names of boys in 2023. Okay, first of all, I don't believe this. I don't believe it. You ready? You're at home right now going, James?
John.
Michael? John? No. According to Social Security Administration, The fastest rising boy's name in 2023 were Dutton. Dutton. Name one Dutton. Name one of you out there who has a friend or kid.
David.
Dutton. No David, Joe. I'm giving you the names. Dutton. D-U-T-T-O-N. I never heard of it. Never heard. I don't have kids though. Maybe that's a pop. Has anybody here ever heard of Dutton? Who the hell? No offense. Who names their kid Dutton? I don't even know a Dutton. I'm 60. The fastest rising name is Dutton and Casey. And Casey is spelled K-A-Y-C-E. Oh, I get it. Inspired by the TV show Yellowstone, which I've never seen an episode of, so I don't know. In the show, Dutton is the surname of the fictional family that owns the Yellowstone Ranch in Montana. The blockbuster series depicts generations of Duttons living on the land since the 1800s and their battles to keep the ranch. Kevin Costner plays John Dutton. That's a last name. That's a last name. You're going to name your kid Baker? Hi, what's your name? My name's Smith. What's your name? Jones? Blah, blah, blah. And a guy named Luke Grimes plays his son Casey, K-A-Y-C-E. It's not uncommon for pop culture to influence baby names when parenting websites Nameberry predicting the top 23 baby names of 2023 would be influenced by celebrities like Billie Eilish. Hi, what's your name? My name's Billie Eilish. Black t-shirt, Billie Eilish. Dolly Parton.
I think number one is Smith, isn't it?
Nope.
No?
Joe's just making up shit. It's 2023, Joe. This ain't 1823. And Scarlett Johansson. Now, that's a name I can get behind. You feel me? Top 5 fastest rising boys' names were Dutton, Casey, Chosen. I'm old. I'm officially old. You're going to name your kid Chosen. Kazaa, K-H-A-Z-A. It sounds Middle Eastern, Joe. Kazaa. Or Ethan. Ethan. The top 5 fastest rising girls' names. Renly. No, Joe, you're going with the normal name. There's ain't none of them.
Their family name, you mean?
There's no Susan. No, first name. Renlee. W-R-E-N-L-E-E. Neriah. N-E-R-I-A-H. Arlette. Georgina. Now, there's a name I've heard of before. I haven't heard of one of these names before. And Amiri. Hi, I'd like you to meet my kids. This is Doorknob, and this is Plunger. All right.
Amiri, that's Persian. Amiri.
I can't do it no more, Joe. I can't. Worst disaster by Biden is the, according to the Post, might as well be asking Donald Trump these questions. According to the Post, the worst thing in the whole history of the world is our crisis at the border. All of our, they're shipping them to New York, Joe. All of our 125,000 shelters are full. They're full. They're all over the place. Yeah. I love everyone. I want everyone to have food, shelter, clothing, and love. All right, here we go. There was a teenage migrant tragedy. A teen migrant from Honduras who arrived in the U.S. without a parent or accompanying guardian has died while in government custody. Maradiaga Espinoza, 17, on Friday. The agency expressed its condolences. They found her dead. This is very sad. There's actually 2 now. There was a second one I read on the news today.
One accident, one truck hit 10 of the immigrants.
That was horrible. We don't know that it was an accident. They think the guy did it on purpose.
What was it? About a week ago?
Yeah, about a week ago in Texas. I'm from Texas, and I don't. A lot of you may or may not know I'm from Waco, Texas, and to have this horrible stuff going on there every day, Joe. One day there's 8 people murdered with an AR-15. The next day there's 8 people murdered with a Subaru. Columbia stabber, mom twist. Uh-oh, whenever there's a twist, something salacious happened. A 62-year-old woman accused of viciously stabbing an acquaintance Thursday in the lobby of the Columbia Law School, Joe. Now, you went to Columbia Law School. How is it there?
It's very good school.
Very good school. It's prestigious.
I undergraduate.
Of course you did. Listen to this, Joe.
I never worked as a lawyer.
Really?
They call me a liar.
A lot. Oh, shit.
I am not a liar, but because I didn't work as a lawyer, they call me a liar.
Girl, you don't even
So
know.
I let them go.
Oh, that was very nice of you. Whatever you said, Joe. I don't know. I don't know what word Joe said. I had 3 or 4 bad shorties walking by. Hello. Joe, the suspect was arrested after the incident and is expected to be charged in connection with the attack in the lobby, 435 West 116th Street. That's where my hospital's at. Police said the attacker got into an argument with the victim, also 62, when she knew prior. Teen held in a Brooklyn killing, Joe. A teenager killing. This is horrible. A 19-year-old has been arrested in the murder of a college student who was found shot in the head and burned on the train tracks in Brooklyn in February.
That's better.
Isaiah Baez from Brooklyn was taken into custody at 10:30 and charged with murder. Joe, if I killed somebody, I couldn't live with myself. I would be probably turning myself in. You're killing 2 people. You kill yourself. There was an old saying that says, if you're going to kill someone and bury the body, bring 2 shovels. One for yourself. Drugs and crash app slay. The tech entrepreneur accused of fatally stabbing Cash App founder Bob Lee, do you remember the story, Joe, in San Francisco? Was unraveling in recent months as he battled drug addiction. Drugs will really, really destroy your life, Joe. Do you take any drugs, Joe?
Only aspirin when I have had it. It's only weapon I use.
Joe, I actually agree with this. Fat shaming is horrible.
That is not shame to be fat.
It's not. It's a shame to make fun of.
Of
heavy
course,
set.
that's disgusting.
It's called fat shaming, and I can't tell you how many times. I'm a big guy. I was 150 pounds heavier last 2 years ago. People come up and say, "Hey, big guy, how's it going, big guy?"
Well, you know, the old timers like the woman to be chubby.
Some do, of course. Some don't. Some do. Anti-fat is now illegal.
So he can grab the meat.
Council weighs in on girth and height bias. I think to make fun of someone, to hurt someone because of their ethnicity, their religion, their sexuality, or their body, it's despicable and not cool. Joe, we talked about it all week. I believe that
Subway truck,
I believe
he surrendered.
He did. He has now been arrested for third degree manslaughter, not murder. This is the guy who choked.
Put himself in trouble.
On the subway. This man had been on my show several times. He was on the subway, Joe, and he was being unruly and loud. Joe, if you get on the subway and someone's yelling, "I'm hungry," do you get to kill them?
No, I don't even care to let him talk until he,
There is not one report from that day that he assaulted anyone, that he hit anyone, that he choked anyone. And very, very, very unsettling that he choked this man on the ground for 15 minutes. Also, I agree it's unsettling that someone didn't say, "Get off of him." Now, I've watched the video, and maybe someone
I
did.
didn't know why they didn't let him go. Those people were watching what's going on.
So I think if you go up and you subdue somebody, okay, for whatever reason, but you cannot personally think that you could choke anyone for 15 minutes and that they will survive. To me, that is murder. Neely lawyers say it was murder. The guy, his name is Daniel Penny. He's a veteran. He's a Marine. His lawyers are saying he's a hero. He was trying to save the lives of people on the train. This guy did not have a weapon.
That's a big case.
So it's going to be, we're going to be hearing a lot of this. We're going to be hearing a lot about this as the time goes on, Joe.
How is everything going?
Everything's going. The Doomsday Mom, Joe, I've talked about her.
She's here. They have bandage around there.
Where are you looking? That's a dress, Joe. It's not a bandage. It's not hurt. It's this a dress. No, this is the one we're talking about here, Joe. This is that despicable woman. She killed her 3 kids. 2 kids. One's alive. She killed her 2 young kids. It turns out she was a barely normal mom, right? One day she went to a book signing, and the person who was signing these books was a conspiracy theorist. Jesus is coming back, and he's going to be, he was a very, very, very into politics and GOP and this, and God is coming back to kill and wipe out the so-and-so in Armageddon, and you must be prepared. And she got to know him, and as they went on, she was absolutely so in love with this guy that she decided to kill her kids because God was going to do it anyways, according to her. And then she killed her ex-husband, and the new guy's ex-wife. They killed them all. And anyways, turns out she was actually getting Social Security payments for the kids. And what she did was she burned them and buried them and pretended the kids were with a relative somewhere. This went on for a couple years. They finally ran out of steam, and here's the 2 beautiful kids she killed. And they caught her. She was convicted yesterday, Joe. She's never going to get out of prison.
Not supposed to. Just leave her in until she dies. Very, very horrible. Ever kill his kids? He doesn't need
Absolutely, Joe.
any mercy.
Listen to this, Joe. Rapper Nicki Minaj, by the way, one of the biggest rappers in the history of the world. The very first person to ever put Nicki Minaj in a magazine was who, Joe? Me. Joe don't know what that was talking.
He put my name in?
I put Nicki Minaj in a magazine, Joe. Nicki Minaj, the rapper, her mother on Friday said she's teaming up with a popular New York City plastic surgeon to offer domestic violence survivors free plastic surgery. If you're a domestic violence survivor, a man has been putting his hands on you, or vice versa, you can get free plastic surgery for the broken nose or the disfigurements, and I think that's a beautiful thing. Teen bust in the slay of a 36-year-old, Joe. Teenager killed a 36-year-old, and the kid is 14. I was 14, I was playing with Barbie dolls. Well, I mean, not me. A friend of mine was. I was playing with G.I. Joes.
Can you imagine 6 years old kill a teacher?
That's crazy.
14 years old kill 36?
Well, he was arrested Friday for allegedly fatally stabbing a 36-year-old man on Staten Island. The teen was charged with murder for allegedly knifing Jamal Carmona in the chest in the Stapleton houses at 9 p.m. Wednesday night. This is just recent. The young suspect, killed him. The young suspect was identified through surveillance footage as captured as part of the incident. Joe, if you kill someone, if you kill me right now, Joe, somebody's going to have it on video. There's cameras all around.
There is videos all around.
There's videos everywhere.
Well,
that's the one reason I can't kill Joe right now. It's because of all the video cameras. By the way, Joe, if there was no cameras here, I want you to know I wouldn't kill you anyways, Joe. Never. I'm not going to do that. Do you remember this guy, Joe? George Santos? He's the guy that lied about everything.
Yeah, he's the worst.
He's the worst of the worst. Listen, all politicians lie.
He said he was a movie star legend.
He said that he was, here's some of his lies, Joe. He said he went to Rutgers. He did. He said that his,
He graduated from Columbia.
yeah, he did. He said that he has been ridiculed by people because he's Jewish. He is not Jewish. He's from Rio de Janeiro, somewhere. Said his grandparents died in the Holocaust. They're both from Rio as well. They were
He's
never
still
in the
alive.
Holocaust.
They in Rio. Yeah.
He's got Mexican parents who died in the Holocaust. Come on. I don't know where they're from.
Is he running for office now?
He won because he won, but now he's been indicted, Joe, on 13 felonies. He said he was the captain of the volleyball team at Rutgers. He's never even been there. He said that he had brain cancer at one point. He said his mother died in the World Trade Center tragedy. She wasn't even there. He had lie after lie. Joe, it's okay to say, hey, I went to Rutgers. Well, you did. Okay, we get it. But this guy is insane. A curious George Brazil deal. Long Island congressman and alleged serial liar George Santos was a Brazilian heritage. Agreed to settle a lawsuit in which he accused of bouncing checks to buy clothes in Rio de Janeiro. They had an arrest warrant out for him for 15 years, and they finally figured out who he is.
South America.
South America. Where's Rio de Janeiro, Joe?
It's in Brazil. He was given bad checks.
He was given bad checks.
That's terrible.
By the way, our sponsor today, Coke Zero. This ain't your daddy's Coca-Cola. 0 calories, Joe. 0 sugars. Coke Zero.
My sponsor today is a coffee, a cup of coffee.
I got you, Joe. I'm going to buy Joe a cup of coffee. Otherwise, Joe might go crazy. Without coffee, Joe turns into the Incredible Hulk. All right, food is shady. Hunter deal, Russian, so fake SWAT at Bannon, Carol Stern. Today, in lieu of the Mighty Bull's birthday, Joe, hold that for me. There's going to be no politics. No politics today. I would like it if one of you guys had her phone number. Arjan, did you ever get her number for me? I'd appreciate it. I need to talk to her.
Ambrose would get it.
Ambrose is 555 something. Let's see what else we got. Jamie Foxx, Joe, our beloved Academy Award winner, Jamie Foxx, from the movie Ray, where he played Ray Charles brilliantly. Even played the piano and sang. He just, she give me money when I'm in need. That's Shane. He is a brilliant artist. I've seen him in concert several times. Met him. He's a stand-up comic when he started. He went on to become one of the biggest A-list actors in the world. Had a very severe illness, Joe. Almost lost him. He's been in the hospital for over a month. His daughter now says he is home and recuperating, not out of the woods. We don't know what the illness is. I hope and pray for him and his family. Joe, when you're in the hospital, like Arjan's in the hospital, when you're in the hospital, you're not there alone. Your family's in the hospital with you. Arjan's beautiful mother, Pamela, is there by his side. It's hard. It's hard. I can't even tell you how rough it is.
It's hard for the mother.
Yeah. I was in the hospital about 2 years ago for 2 days. I almost jumped out the window. 2 days. The Idaho victim family set for trial. The heartbroken family of University of Idaho murder victim Kaylee Consalves vowed Friday to face the alleged killer. This guy is Brian Koberger. He killed 4 students, Joe.
Face the electric chair.
What'd you say, Joe?
You will face the electric chair, you bastard.
Joe just said a bastard. Joe said bastard on the show twice. It's only the 3rd time in 3 years you cursed.
No way you can kill 4 innocent students.
I agree with Joe. Today is the first time I've ever agreed with Joe. The guy's a bastard. How dare you? Talked about this, Joe. Jay-Z. Sean Carter, straight out of the Marcy Project. Brooklyn, stand up. The husband of Beyonce, Joe. I know you're a huge Jay-Z fan. Jay-Z, I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Jay-Z is in a bid to buy a casino. Jay-Z is joining a long list of suitors hoping to cash in on the gambling market in New York City. Joe, you know they're opening a casino in Times Square.
I heard that. Is they located the...
They're building like crazy. It'll be some of the most prime real estate. Listen, if you think it's crowded and
but
crazy
they need
already,
the garage. That's what happened.
They've got the garages go down. They go down. I went down once, but that was in college. I think his name was Fred. I can't remember. Guilty in university dad gunslay. The man who fatally shot the father of Marist college student while he was visiting his son for family weekend last fall was convicted of murder. The guy goes to visit his son in college, though, and he's shot. Roy Johnson, 35, was found guilty of killing Paul Cooks, 53, in the Courtyard Marriott Hotel. In the hotel! In Poughkeepsie. You know, where's Poughkeepsie?
Upstate.
The district attorney, Matthew Whiteprout, told the Poughkeepsie Journal Johnson entered the hotel where Kurtz was having coffee and randomly fired off as many as 30 rounds, killing him. The guy goes to visit his son in college. He goes to stay at the Marriott Marquis. In the hotel, he's down there drinking coffee. Some guy comes in and shoots him. Look at this beautiful lady, Joe. Any idea who that is? I do not want her phone number. Not for what you think. I don't want her phone number because she's the daughter of Barack and Michelle.
Really?
Barack Johnson, not Obama. It's a different Barack, though.
She graduated from college?
She did graduate from college. A floral bedecked psychology major, Sasha Obama. Remember these little kids in the White House, Joe? She is a full-grown, beautiful woman. A USC graduate Friday on LA. The parents, Michelle and Barack Obama. He is a retirement government worker. Really? I did not know that. Sports and fashionable cool. Wow, yeah. Can you imagine? Hi, hi, how are you? Welcome to college. What's your name? Oh, my name is Sasha. What's your last name? Obama. Sasha Obama. Again, with the attacks on women's sizes, stop it. It makes you look like a creep and a loser.
Yeah.
Bullying by anti-fan sites. I'm not going to get into all that, but it's just these women have all been bullied for their looks and this, that, and the other. Well, you're not attacking Tom Arnold. Why aren't you attacking John Goodman? By the way, I get called John Goodman about twice a week. I don't like it. Killer wife cheated. A husband feared affair. The man killed allegedly by his wife in Utah. Joe, her husband was killed. She wrote a book on how to deal with grief for children. Very popular book. Turns out she's the one who killed. She wrote a book, How to Grieve. It should have been called How to Grieve Over Killing Your Husband. A slave body was found in Brooklyn, Joe. A Brooklyn man who was allegedly murdered by his brother. That's some Cain and Abel shit right there.
You kill your brother. How do you put that?
Earlier this year was found buried in a shallow grave in Connecticut. By the way, it's called Connecticut, but there's a C in the middle. Connecticut.
I don't know how to spell it sometimes. Yeah.
I don't know how to spell it anytime. I know it starts with a K. K-O-N-E, Connecticut. The remains were first...
Supposed to shorten the name.
They got to shorten it. Where do you live? I live in Cannes.
That's it.
The remains were first spotted Sunday afternoon in Mohegan Park in Norwich by somebody walking their dog, Joe. You're out there walking your dog and you see a skull laying on the ground. Horrific. Horrific.
They find out who was the skull to belong to?
Yeah, and his brother's the one who killed him. This is horrible. This is body cam footage of police killing a man. Got the wrong guy. Fatal footage shows officers confronting Kowalski Trawick just before his death.
That's the wrong man.
Wrong guy. Guys, they have snapping turtles. You ever seen a snapping turtle, Joe? You know these cute little turtles that go up in Central Park? There's thousands.
They jump.
Thousands. I don't know if they jump.
Yeah, I see
They're
them.
not kangaroos, Joe. They're turtles. They walk all slow. But there are snapping turtles in Central Park, Joe. They'll take your finger off. Sometimes they take 3
They
fingers
do.
off.
They are poisonous.
I know. Joe's got
Some of
reason,
them are poisonous.
a turtle is poisonous?
Yes.
Why are you lying, Joe? Ambrose is going to tell you you're crazy.
Some of them. Say hello to your friend.
My pigeon. Joe is saying that turtles can jump and they're poisonous.
Where is Ambrose today? Sleeping?
Well, I was talking to him yesterday. He says, I hate Joe. No Ambrose
he
today.
Probably asks for
here.
me all the time.
He does. It's a snapping kind, a huge snapping turtle, sunbathing on a pile of rusty chains in Chicago River, has captured the hearts who call it, it's a Chicago turtle. They call it Chonkosaurus. Chonkosaurus. A video of the giant reptile was spotted on Twitter by Joey Santori, who filmed it as he was kayaking. Look at the size of it. Oh, take your hand off. Texas abort killed mom. An angry Texas man killed his girlfriend Wednesday when he found out she traveled to a pro-choice state for an abortion. I hope he does life in prison. Her body. Whether you agree with me or not, I don't care. Her body, she should decide with God and she should decide with her doctor. She should not be murdered because she took a choice that was something she chose.
She can't take life.
Should she be killed for taking life?
No, that's
An angry Texas man
very big,
killed his girlfriend who has rights.
very
Her
bad.
body. It's not illegal. She went and did something legal. She should not be killed for it. Harold Thompson, 22, was charged with murder in the shooting death of 26-year-old Gabriela Gonzalez in a strip mall. Gonzalez had just returned the night before from an 800-mile trip to Colorado, where abortion is legal at all stages of pregnancy. Now, I really have a problem with all stages of pregnancy after the third trimester. It is believed that the suspect was the father of the child. Well, have fun in prison, douchebag.
Yes. I agree.
Joe agrees with me. Joe, Elon Musk is finally, after he has completely destroyed Twitter, he bought it for $40 billion, Joe. Right now they're saying it's worth about $18 billion. He lost half his market share. It's a mess over there.
It's a mess.
Nothing but porn. I ain't hating. Racism. It's just a very toxic of all the sites. I never have problems on Instagram or Facebook. You go on Twitter, it is a cesspool.
When the Twitter goes down to $20, I'll buy the company.
If Twitter goes down to $20, Joe's going to buy it. So, Adele. We could have had it all rolling in the deep. Adele was rolling in the deep, Joe. She could have had it all rolling in the deep. Right now, she does have it all. You know why, Joe? Why are you doing this, Joe?
He looks very good.
I'm sorry, guys. You're going to knock my camera over. Joe's got 50 pigeons
Go
on
down,
the
go
table.
down.
Oh, he's talking to him now. Go down. I'm going to tell a pigeon who wants bread to go down. Ooh, my baby's back. My baby's back. I knew she... Joe, don't call her Susie. Whatever you do, don't call her Susie. I was going to say with this, so I did. She walked by with disgust because she had to walk through 45 minutes. That's a bad one right there. Adele, Joe, she's rolling in the deep. She is, she got a deal with Caesars in Las Vegas. You know how much she's getting paid, Joe? $2 million. a night. Per night. Super Songbird inks a $2 million a night Caesar deal. British chart topper Adele, who passed on serenading King Charles at the coronation, may soon be able to buy her own crown jewels after signing the richest deal in Las Vegas history. You know what's funny? Elvis Presley, the biggest star in the history of the world, was getting like 20 grand, 30 grand, 40 grand. I'm sorry.
Holy shit. That's the
I
same.
love you. Could have had it all. Me and her could have had it all, Joe, and you're throwing down pigeons under her feet. I gotta go say hi to her after this. I gotta get rid of Joe first. Oh, well, hold on. I gotta get rid of Joe first. Shorty walking around, killing it. Elvis Presley's getting $40 in a ham sandwich a show, and this lady's getting $2 million.
I went to Las Vegas, they give me $20 a night for my show. That's ridiculous.
They overpaid.
Not even enough for a sandwich.
They overpaid you, Joe. They could have gave you a
That's
cup of coffee.
overpaid.
Yes. Joe, I think it's about time that we bust around. I'm not bust around, but when we bust around, I'm here to let you know. We gotta go. I'm only doing one today, Joe. One.
Because you gotta run to where?
I gotta go to work, but I told we're doing Capricorn and Sagittarius. We're doing Cap and Sagittarius, and that's it. It's the Mighty Bull's birthday. We're having a Mighty Bull extravaganza.
Capricorn, you won't have to try hard to get things done this weekend. Mainly because there always seems to be someone who wants to do them for you. Take advantage of this happy situation to ask for any favor you like. Almost certainly it will be granted. You will get help.
I hope so.
Sagittarius, the planets warn if you let your emotions get the better of you this weekend, it may take several more weekends to get things back to how they were before. Family matters need to be handled with utmost calm.
Come here. This one here.
Shouting
Hold on, Joe.
and cursing.
This one here is injured. Joe, is there any way to get this string off of his foot?
Can you get it?
Ryan, help me here. He's got the thread all around his foot. We're gonna get you, buddy. I see that it's hurting you. We're gonna get you. Try not to hurt him, Joe.
Hold on. I'm not gonna hurt you.
I know that. He's
Hey,
got tape.
this is the way.
Got tape.
I use it for my.
Don't burn his foot. There we go. He's got this blue sticker
It's better
on his,
now.
but there we go. There we go.
It's better now.
Yes, he's better now, and I'm gonna
All
give him a
right.
cookie.
Yalla, eat.
There you go, buddy. Take the cookie.
Sagittarius, the planets warn if you let your emotion get the better of you this weekend, it may take several more weekends to get things back to how they were
Save that.
before.
Joe, we just saved the pigeon's life.
Family
He had shit all
matters.
stuck in his fingers.
Yes. Family matters need to be handled with utmost calm.
Utmost what?
Calm.
That doesn't even make sense.
Shouting and cursing won't change things a little bit.
All right. Joe, we just saved the pigeon's life.
Yeah.
He had strings tied around his thing, and he had a big ass sticker on his thing.
Good thing I have that lighter.
Joe
because-
takes a lighter. Why do you have a lighter, Joe? You don't smoke.
No, I use it for my oven because sometimes it won't go on that easy.
Hey, Joe, did you do birthdays? Look at this. This is the
Well,
kind of stuff
happy
that's killing
birthday.
these pigeons.
Yeah, that's a big one.
It's killing the pigeons. When we first came out here, Joe, we thought that people were purposely hurting the pigeons, but it turns out the way their feet are, they got ridges on their feet, and it turns out a lot of times, Joe, what will happen is that they go near a beauty salon, and human hair is the culprit that does this most of the time.
Yeah, they throw the air outside the store, not good.
All right, Joe, what else you got? I got to go to
Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk is the greatest he's the Michael Jordan of skateboarding. He's the greatest skateboarder of all time, the most decorated of all time. Very, very wealthy. You know where he made all his money, Joe? Not just endorsements. Video games.
Whoa.
Tony Hawk video game has made hundreds of millions of dollars.
All right. Arthur Sullivan.
Even Arjan left. I haven't seen
You know
Arjan in here in 2
Arthur
hours.
Sullivan?
Nope.
He's a composer. Joe Louis.
Joe Louis is a Brown Bomber. Brown
Yeah.
Bomber is considered one of the greatest heavyweights who ever lived. Joe, he was also a decorated military veteran,
Yeah.
and I think he had the title for like 9 years.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to fight that with him, but he refused.
I don't blame him. He would have killed you.
Oh.
I don't want him to kill you.
Rishi Sunak. Who's Rishi Sunak?
Never heard of him.
Prime Minister of Britain, that Indian guy.
All right. God bless him.
Jim Jones. Who is Jim
You're not
Jones?
getting no happy birthday from me, Joe.
But the hell with him. Ever and ever.
Jim Jones is from the Bay Area.
Jamestown Massacre.
He is from the Jamestown Massacre, where he killed over 700 people, made them force his believers
They drink
to
poison.
drink the poison cyanide Kool-Aid. That's where the expression "drinking the Kool-Aid" comes from. And these are women and children and babies. They followed him forever. He ended up killing. He's probably the biggest mass murderer in American history. At one time. This is horrible, horrible.
All
He didn't
right.
get no happy birthday from me, Joe. Are you going to sing happy birthday to Jim
No,
Jones?
no, fuck it.
What'd you say?
Fuck him. But,
What? What? What?
Emilio,
Joe just said the F word.
Yeah,
I'm in shock.
yeah. Emilio Estevez. Who is this Emilio Estevez?
Emilio Estevez is the brother of Charlie Sheen and the youngest son of Martin Sheen.
Yeah.
Emilio Estevez was in a whole lot of movies like Breakfast Club and things like that, but he also went on, Joe, he was also in The Outsiders, but he also went on, Joe, to be this huge director and producer. He has a brand new project out right now, and I can't remember what it is. Joe Andrew's in the house, I know that much. Brooklyn, stand up. Joe said the F word.
That guy was taking those people's checks, they said, Social Security.
A lot of times
He was a millionaire.
these people that
And
run
they-
these churches will
They just give him whatever they have. Gold,
Will take
diamond,
everything they have.
silver.
they want your wedding ring, they want the
Yeah.
deed to your house, your car, blowjobs. Probably the most precious thing of all, blowjobs. What else, Joe?
Steve Wonder.
Steve Wonder. I've never heard anyone call him Steve Wonder before, but it's Stevie Wonder. And Stevie Wonder, Joe, I've seen him in concert about 4 or 5 times. Actually met him, shook his hand, but I don't think he'd recognize me. Stevie Wonder,
73 years old.
Joe, he's just timeless classics. Looking back on when I was a little nappy-headed boy. Blind, he's blind, Joe. And my only worry was for Christmas what would be my toy. Something, something, real to your eye. Something, something, something about the mind. Go, Joe. Stevie Wonder, God bless you.
Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman, I actually also met. I'm not going to get into any more poop stories, but he did pee all over the lid of my toilet at Planet Hollywood, then did not wash his hands, tip me, or even shake. I didn't want to shake his hand anyway, I didn't watch. Hi, how are you? I'm a big fan. Your penis feels great.
Stephen Colbert.
By the way, it was very nice. Stephen Colbert is the current host of the Late Show at the theater over here. Joe, who's the guy? And a really big show, Ed Sullivan Theater. He took over for David Letterman.
Lena Dunham.
Lena Dunham, I don't know nothing about. I just know the name.
She's an actress, yeah. Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson, he's so dreamy. I filmed him coming out of this thing when Twilight was this huge TV show, and he came walking out of something downtown, just walking by, and I wasn't YouTubing or anything, and then all these girls were going crazy. I go, I'm filming. I go, excuse me, who's that? It's Robert Pattinson. I go, oh wow, what does he do? He's in Twilight. Oh my God, what is that? It's a new show. Is it great? I didn't know nothing. I filmed him. I filmed him anyway.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy butt plug.
All right, Prince Ali Khan. Did you know who?
No,
he-
you do though.
He married who? Rita Hepburn. If you remember.
Who?
Rita Hepburn. That's the
Rita
actress.
Hepburn? I know the Hepburns, Catherine, and the other one, but
Yeah.
I don't know Rita.
Rita, yeah. Or maybe the first name I hear.
You got Rita Hayworth.
Rita Hepburn.
Rita Hayworth.
He
I
was
know damn
a
Rita
man.
Hepburn.
Or I died on this day. Gary Cooper.
Gary Cooper was
I
a.
love it.
Yeah, that's from your era, Joe. That was
That's a classic.
yeah, he was a big time actor, but he did a lot of westerns and those kind of movies.
He died
Big
young,
big as they get. How old was he when he died?
59.
That is young. That is
That's
young.
a young for a rich.
Seeing how I'm
and
60,
famous.
that's pretty young.
One guy, his name is Chet Baker.
Shit Baker. His name is Chet. Hi, Shit. It's Chet. My name's Chet. He's got to go through his whole life correcting people. Oh my God, hi, Shit. It's Chet. Chet Baker, I don't know nothing about it.
He was a jazz trumpet.
Good for him.
Doris Day.
Doris Day was an actress.
Great.
She was she had a TV show for a long time. But she was famous in the 60s for a bunch of musical type movies, and I think she had one where Better Than with a dozen kids or something like that.
Golden days.
The golden days. I was a young kid. I wasn't born.
Barry Como.
As you know, Joe, I was born in 1987.
Who is Barry?
Barry Como was a crooner. He was a singer. I can't name one of his songs
Pop
off the top of my
singer.
head.
Robert Reed.
Robert Reed was the head of the household. He was the patriarch of the Brady Bunch. He was Michael Brady. He was the wholesome father of the. He was the father of a young man, Brady, who was busy. Here's a story of a man named Brady who was raising 3 boys all his own. He was one man, but he was all alone. And a lady, and a maid named Alice, and Sam the butcher was a guy who liked to. Anyways, he was a. It was shocking to the world when he came out as he was gay in real life. God bless him. But you know, he played the Brady Bunch. Mike Brady was pretty strict. Now, Peter, you know you weren't supposed to eat before 6, Peter. He always had a lesson to learn. He was what you call America's dad. Anyways, that's all she wrote today, Joe.
Oh, okay.
This could go down as the worst show in the history of the world, but we're going to
Bad.
get better. Yes, he was secretly gay. He came out, I think, because of illness. He might have died of HIV. You guys can check that out. Ambrose isn't here today, but if he did or didn't, it doesn't matter. He was still a really great actor. By the way, he played he was a great actor. He got typecast as Mr. Brady, but he was in lots of movies where he played the heavy, and he was just a really great actor. He did a lot of Broadway, and yeah, he was gay his whole life, and that came out much later. I think he might have even had a husband. Joe, we did it.
We did it.
We did it. We actually have one of the worst shows in the history of the world today.
Thank you, everybody, to watch our show today.
Joe, on a 1 to 10, what do you think of our show?
Was very good.
Well, on a 1 to 10 scale, what was our show, Joe?
It's 10.
You lie? All right, here's what we're going to do. Joe, we're going to buy you a coffee.
He wants to buy you a
What,
coffee,
wait?
Mr. Butler.
Buying you a
Give
coffee,
him
Mr.
Butler.
Butler. I'm going to buy Mr. Butler a coffee, too. And Joe, this
Come
is for
to
you.
New York, we buy you coffee.
And now, I'm going to...
Times Square.
Times Square. Thank you, Joe.
You can't even
First, I'm going to go
talk.
see if the shorty is up there, the one Joe scared away with all the pigeons, walking around in her slinky green dress. Joe, will you take care of that for me?
I'm going to give it to, what's his name? Villa.
Oh, yeah. I don't see him. Is he over there today?
Yeah.
We give away the paper to the German
Well,
guy.
I see you tomorrow, don't forget.
Don't forget. I'll see
I
you
see you
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Guys, we got
God
a big
bless
thing
you.
going on right now. We are going to go to... God bless you. I love these glasses. They're a little expensive, but now they're all scratched up and broken. I can't wear that around out here.
All right, I see you.
I'll see you tomorrow, bro.
Okay.
I'll call you either way. We are going to now go to Times Square, bro. I've got a date with the Naked Cowboy. He's going to sing a song for Nayan. He's going to sing a song for Arjan. Sorry, guys, I got 30 things going on here. Got 30 things going on over here. Also, I got this cookie for Tina. This is a cookie given to me last night by Arjan's beautiful mom. Cherish it the whole time I eat it. Here's the story of a man named Arjan. Arjan, are you still here? Reb, did Arjan escape on me? Because I'm walking over there for him. I'm not going over there for me. Shall we do it? Let me see if my boo thing is up. The weather's insane. It's beautiful. All right. Arjan can play this back on record. I don't know, but this thing will repeat itself. Yes, there he's wishing everybody happy Mother's Day. He's a little early to the party. It's tomorrow. Tomorrow we're having a extravaganza. It's the Boogie Bob Mother's Day Appreciation Day. I will personally be making love to at least 10 mothers tomorrow. Bria's first. Then I've got to make my round to Pound Town. All right, I'm being stupid. I apologize. No wonder Arjan left. My show is not that great. But I'm going to go over to Times Square, and the Naked Cowboy is going to sing. Where's my shorty? Nope, she's not here. She left me forever. So kept throwing damn pigeon food under her feet. Here we go, folks. Here we go. And tomorrow, when I do make love to 15 women for Mother's Day, they're all getting the same regular treatment. Everybody gets 2 minutes. That's my record, 2 minutes. All right, I'm ruining the show. I got to get off the... Back in the old days, me and my friends would tease each other about each other's moms. And then at some point you say, look, let's get off of mothers because I just got off of yours. Ba-dum-boom. All right, I'm getting a little bit risque right now. Let's get back on track. Happy birthday, Mighty Bull. And right now we're doing a live walk and talk to go see the most famous man in Times Square. The Naked Cowboy. The Naked Cowboy. Today we're going to take a different street because you guys see the same old streets. Today we're going to mix it up. That's it. 10 shorties and 10. Each one gets a minute. If I can deliver a minute, that's going to be a new world record. It's a new world record. Boy, New York with all these damn summer dresses. Girl, you gonna hurt somebody. I predict that I'm gonna get beat up by a jealous boyfriend by the end of this live stream. By the end of the live stream, I should get my ass kicked at least once today. Wow, look at this bus. Oh, that's fire. The Yankee line. Very cool. Look at the mirrors on this thing. All right, I can tell you right now, this will be the worst live stream of all time. Okay, I'm going to show you things that I always find cool. Guys, these are the new, been around for a year or two now, payphones. There are no more drop a quarter in there, pick up the phone and talk. No more of those. This is a payphone. It's absolutely free. Want to dial 911, you hit that. You want to hook up your earphones there, and you've got the USB power here. Most of these are always taken by the homeless because they'll plug their phones in and just sit next to them, so you really can't use them. To tap, you go there, and it's going to give you all kinds of options. I want English, and let's say maps. You want to find a bathroom? It says pee right here. That's what the last 3 people did. So you can just pee right here, right there. Anyways, this thing is really, really cool. Speaker here. Can public restrooms here. They're going to show you all the public restrooms. There's Starbucks. There's Anyways, that's the new phones. And you're saying, well, how's it free? It's free because they charge the companies to put their advertisements on the side. So you have free Wi-Fi, by the way. You can go on eBay. You cannot look up gay porn on there. I tried. Can't. I don't know why. I think they're missing a good thing right there. But who am I? But you cannot Google porn on there. But you can get eBay and Amazon and all kinds of things. And they're just going to have all these advertisements on the side. Now, we're going to finish our walk-in talks. And we're going to try to help some people today, if we can. This guy's wearing a really heavy jacket. It's about 140 degrees. What the hell? Look at that. When did you get this big stupid beard? And why are you wearing a jacket? Guys, that's my friend Chris. What's up, Chris? I'm going to Times Square. I got to see the Naked Cowboy. Chris, I got 47 people in here. Say hi. I talk about you all the time.
And where are
45 all over the world. This guy's in Florida. He's in England. Treaton. I don't know where the hell Treaton's at. Treaton somewhere. Kevin Butler. Dude, I'm walking down the street. I see you. And I said, look at this guy. He's wearing a damn jacket. Bro, why are you wearing a damn jacket? And when did you get this stupid beard? This is my friend, Chris. Chris has been my friend how many years, Chris?
Why are you wearing a Golden State hat? I thought you were Sacramento.
I'm a Warriors fan. I never was a Sacramento fan my whole life.
I thought you was a Cage fan.
Chris, how long have we been friends?
40 years.
And did you work for me before?
Yes.
How long did you work for me?
Like 6 years.
Did you get fired 8 or 9 times?
Yeah.
And why are you walking around in time right now? What are you doing?
Just walking. Let's walk.
Yeah, but you can't ruin my show. Don't talk, don't do shit, don't say nothing. Why are you wearing rubber gloves? And why are you wearing a jacket and a beanie? And when did you grow a beard?
Everybody has corona on their hands.
Dude, I haven't seen you in a while. You look gross. This guy used to be so rich. Are you still rich? He said yes. What was the most money you ever had at one time? Did you ever hit $1 million? Huh? You ain't got $1 million now. I wish you did. I'd like to be friends again if you have $1 million. By the way, you still owe me like $600. There's Wicked. Huh? I'm talking to you, but I'm on a live stream right now.
So talk to you about working good place.
Famous YouTuber. What I do is I walk around and I find really creepy, crazy people, and today I found you.
I want you to get this place called the Park Restaurant on
You're
39th and
gonna
Park.
text me that later. Right now, bro, I'm working. Guys, I got a friend
Dude,
wearing a damn jacket and a beanie.
if you get that place,
What's with the rubber gloves? What are you, a creep?
there's Corona on your hands.
Oh my God.
It's on everybody's hands.
All right. Chris has some. You guys saw the movie Rain Man? Chris is kind of like a Rain Man. Chris could remember phone numbers from 25 years ago.
516-997-9816. That's the payphone number to Hempstead, Long Island.
Oh
I
my
haven't
God.
called that number in 20 years.
Chris, is it true, yes or no, that one time you decided to walk across Long Island? 12 hours. Guys, this is of all the people that's ever been on my show, this is probably the most insane.
I can walk faster than anyone in America.
Yes, I do believe that. Chris walks. I don't know how many hours a day do you walk, Chris?
4.
That's not so bad.
I want to walk from, I can walk from here to Albany Avenue when it's 105 degrees in 45 minutes.
Well, I've asked you 6 times. I'm going to ask you one more time. Why you got a crazy beard? Chris, why did you grow a beard? There's some fine ones out here. Hey, my man Ninja. Hey Ninja, brother, you look great. How are you? I was looking at a live stream the other day. Someone else got you on there. I go, that's my friend. How you feeling?
Good, you?
Business good?
Yeah, you know.
You making money? Say hi to my guys. Everybody always asks, how's Ninja? I said he's out there doing it, getting his money. God bless you, player. I'll see you on the way back through. That's Ninja. I'm the only YouTuber that has regulars on his show. Chris will not be a regular. Chris and I have been enemies many times. Every time I find a bad shorty, Chris will call her up and talk shit about me to her. I finally started talking to Paris again. Yes, I did. Just on the internet. She's on the internet. I just say hi, how are you?
You have her number?
I'm not going to give it to you.
Tell her to call me.
No way. No way. You betrayed me too many times.
Is she in Cali still?
No, she's in New York.
She told me she was using some hemp to go to Cali to move the family.
Dude, I'm on the live right now.
That's what she told me.
I know, but listen. Chris, call me later. I gotta do this alone. I'm working.
When are you going to be finished?
I'll be done in about an hour. All right. Guys, this guy's insane. I just had to get rid of him. He's, isn't that funny? I'm saying, look at this guy. He's wearing a jacket, and it turns out to be this kid I know for 30 some odd years. He worked for me as a bathroom attendant, and there was some shifts where he made $1,000. He is, I don't know if the terminology is allowed anymore. An idiot savant. Look at this, sorry. Look at this picture. It spins, and the picture actually changes. It's Spider-Man. That's pretty damn cool. It's a 3D thing. Watch here. It's Ronaldo and someone else. So you have Ronaldo, then you have someone else. Now that's pretty cool. Wow, I wonder what they call it. 3D. Those are beautiful, beautiful. Oh, wow. All right, my thing seems a little jumpy today. I don't know what's going on here. I might have to buy a new gimbal. Does it look jumpy, guys? I don't know what the hell's going on here. It does seem a little jumpy. I apologize. So Chris is exactly like I said. I don't know if the terminology idiot savant is anything they do now. It's very jumpy. What the hell's going on here? Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to redo my gimbal. By the way, anytime there's a technical issue, that's always Rev. Rev is the back of the house. So now you guys can see why I can't get 1,000 subscribers. It's jumpy. All right. We're gonna go get the Naked Cowboy to sing a song. I think I'll just order a new gimbal when I get home. I can't live like this. It just seems jumpy. From New York, the things that those streets are made of, the streets you can't do. Any idea why it's doing? So Chris, when he just said that phone number to a payphone, okay, this guy, look at this guy. This guy's ripped. Oh, we got some real shit going on here. This guy just ripped the plant out of this thing, and now he's throwing dirt and flowers at people. Wow, that was crazy. This guy, now he just punched himself in the face. He ripped this plant out. This one, now he's smacking his head against the sign. Oh boy, this guy's insane, folks. He ripped this plant out of the ground, and now he's ripped this one out of the ground. He's very violent. I hope he doesn't attack me. He's smacking his head on the sign. He just ripped this plant completely out of the ground. He's insane. Insane, guys. Very violent. Now he's throwing plants at people. He just threw his shoes at somebody. He's gonna hurt somebody. Now he's smashing chairs and moving the fence. I gotta get this, folks. He's yeah, he's extremely violent. He's ripped the plants out of the ground. Now he's looks like he's urinating in the plant. He's apparently digging in his pockets. Here he goes. Now he's gonna rip this plant out. He's picking up a piece of paper saying hello like it's a phone. There goes the plant, unfortunately. He's ripped out all the plants. And now he's carrying the flowers. I'll see where he throws it. I'm not a snitch, but I'm definitely going to get a cop because this kid is going to hurt someone. Now he's taken these plants. He's ripped all the plants out. Oh, now he just threw it. He just threw that at the motorcycle. He missed him. He threw the plant at the motorcycle, and now he's going to pick up the plant. And I'm acting like I'm filming him, but I'm acting like I'm looking in the other direction. So, oh boy, is he coming over here? And I got the guy who went to the thing. Okay, I thought he was coming to attack me, but he's not. He was trying to steal their wagon. I honestly thought I was going to have to stab this kid. He's picking up plants and throwing them at people. And it's a Boogie Bob exclusive. I am not Rev knows me. I'm not exploiting him. I'm showing you something insane and crazy. And at this rate, he's going to either hurt someone or there's going to be a fist fight. Okay, he's just ripped another plant out. He's not throwing it at anyone, but he will. He's thrown his flip-flops on the ground. They're over there. And now he's taken his, he's decorating this, there's his flip-flop. He's got his flip-flop. Now he's smacking himself in the head with the flip-flop. Those are very violent hits. Oh boy, thought he was going to throw it at the car. I trip on human nature. Human nature to me is, oh boy, he's trying to pull up the grate. Okay, all right. I'm going to get an officer, not to get him in trouble, but for safety of others. He's throwing cigarettes at people. He's going to hit the wrong person. He's going to do something bad. He threw a plant at the motorcycle. Now he just ate the cigarette butts. That's pretty gross. He looks like he's going to attack one of these bicycle riders. There, he's going to throw the shoe at the little kid. Oh boy. Here we go. Please don't hit that little kid. Just tried. He just threw the shoe at the little... Okay, now he's taking the sign. He's wheeling the sign. These are the ones he keeps headbutting. Guys, I apologize, but this is what I do. When I see something insane like this, I don't know what it's going to lead to or what's going to happen. Maybe none of this is appropriate, but something somewhere is going to happen. And it's probably drugs. I don't think it's mental illness. He's probably just on one right now. He's throwing garbage again. I'm going to go get a police officer. I'm just afraid that he's going to hurt someone. There they come. Here they come. There they are. Okay, they'll take care of it. They'll take care of it. I don't think they know unless someone called them.
Go for it.
Huh?
Go for it.
Oh yeah, I know.
Where are you from?
I'm from California.
I'm from San Francisco.
Oh, I'm the Bay Area myself, but I've been here 30 years.
Oh, okay,
but unfortunately, they lost.
I love the representation.
They lost. Thank you so much. Okay, so the police are getting ready to arrest him. He's offering them bottles of water. He definitely should be arrested for his own safety and the safety of others. Now they're taking him. It looks like he's ripping all the plants out right in front of them. He's moving the planter. He's getting aggressive towards the cops. He is, well, they're asking him to put it back. I don't think they have any idea what he's done. I don't think they might have just walked up. I don't think they have any idea what he's doing. I would be shocked if they arrest him because there's so much going on out here, but I'll be even more shocked. There's another cop. Okay, the cops have got to do something about this guy. He is ripped out all the plants. Usually you know they're doing something when they put their gloves on. The cop in the middle is putting his gloves on now. I believe he has to be detained, or at least 5150, which is a crazy, that means he's crazy. He is, I don't think he's scared of the cops. He's too insane right now to even know that they have authority over him. I don't think. This is a Boogie Bob exclusive. I don't think the cops have any idea. I think they just stumbled upon him. They didn't see any of his crazy activity. Yeah, this is insane, bro. I believe he's just high on dope. I don't know that he's insane. I've been doing this a long time, and you can usually tell the ones that are just insane. This guy is a crack or something, in my opinion. I don't think the cops realize what they're dealing with. Throwing plants everywhere. The cop just looked at me. I motioned for him that the guy's insane. I don't think they have any idea what he's up to. I don't think the cop wants to be filmed, but I don't want the guy to hurt someone. I don't care about likes. Don't like the video. I don't care about that. I care about if this guy is going to hurt a tourist and hit him with a chair or rip out any of those beautiful plants. He should be detained just for ripping out the plants. These kids over here are telling the cops that he's insane. They have his ID. Oh, it's not even an ID. It looks like a library card. I thought at one point he was going to come over and hurt me. And, you know, when you film like this, you run that risk. But, Arjan, I'm going to get to the naked cowboy. I'm sorry, bro, but... And now look, he's going to pick up the plants and bring the plants back after he's ripped them violently off the thing. Oh boy, now he's going to... That's his shirt. Apparently that's his shirt on top of there. The cops are yelling at him. They might be keeping him here until the ambulance comes. They're making him put all the stuff back. This sign, they're always on the ground, these things. He moved this one to the middle here. That one's over there. That's the one he was smacking his head against. These ones he put on top of the bricks. He put on top of the bricks. They're now yelling at him to stop. I gotta be honest, they're very patient with him. They're calling him sir. Yeah. I'm from New York. Okay, I don't think he's a bad person. I just think he, oh boy. I just think he's just, he's complying. He has his wits about him. But the cops are definitely making him do all the legwork. Guys, I apologize if this is boring. This is the kind of stuff that I enjoy watching because you just don't know what's going to happen. It's unusual. I'm praying for nothing good to happen, for him not to hit this cop with a bottle. He might not be coming back. Oh, he went and got his other flip-flop. That's the one he threw at the child. The cop is the cops literally made him pick up all the stuff he did. He ripped out those huge plants. Each one of these potted things had a huge plant in the middle like that one. They're all gone. He ripped them out. He did everything they asked of him. Look. Maybe they're leaving. You feel brand new. He was smacking his head as hard as he could against those metal signs. All right, I think we might I'll be honest, the cops were pretty patient, but unfortunately this is what leads to, what if they leave and he goes and hurts somebody? What do you guys think? Should he have been detained? He looks more normal than he was, but he's still insane right now. He did do everything they asked him to do. He presented them with a library card of some sort or some kind of credit card. I gotta see the Naked Cowboy by 5 o'clock, so just give me another few minutes, guys. I appreciate your patience. I apologize. Again, I really try hard not to exploit anybody who's mentally ill or on drugs like that. This is not him sitting there nodding out or whatever. This is a guy who's randomly running around. I honestly thought he was going to assault me. I was getting triggered from when I was almost murdered. He was walking at me, and then he tried to steal this guy's cart right here. And that guy stopped him. The police are going to have him move on his way, but when he goes somewhere, where does he go, and does this activity start again? The police have been nothing but kind and nice and respectful. I think they hate me more than they hate him. Where things are made of, these streets will inspire you. By the way, I'm not even showing you these very talented kids. There are some kids who ride around on their bicycle without a front rim because their bike never touches the ground. That was pretty cool. At least my film's not jumping around. Hi everybody. First of all, thanks for dropping in. If you guys want to know more, hi Rachel. I hope that they do. I don't ever want to see people get arrested, but I'd like to see them get detained for their mental behavior. I don't think the cops are aware of what he was doing when I got here. He was extremely violent. Most of the violence was to himself. He smacked his head on that metal thing about 10 times. He also struck himself across the face and head with his slippers. He ripped up all these beautiful plants. This is part of the Times Square beauty thing. Every one of these potted plants has a big green tree in the middle, except that one that he ripped out. I promise you he ripped them out, because I saw him rip out like 4 of them. That one's gone. This one, I watched him rip out. And that one, I walked up just after he ripped it out. And then he was taking these beautiful flowers and throwing them at people. Okay, the cops are walking him out. Yeah. Everybody, yeah. I'm from New York. This is his little sweatpants or his shorts. And this one has been completely ripped out. Absolutely destroyed. It'll be dead in 2 days, unfortunately. Yeah, he completely ripped this one out. These are huge plants, folks. And he was throwing them at people. And oh, we got some bad shorties over here. Let me do what I do. And he decided to rip out all the plants. Hey, girl. And he just destroyed them all. It's horrible. Horrible. But the cop, he moved on, so I'll probably see him again up here in Times Square. I hope I don't. I hope I see her again. All right, we finally made it to Times Square. I'm sorry about the detour. There are people out here that are unsafe for the public. He's walking that way, so we're going to see him again. He'll probably be stopped. Somebody just lost their balloon. Somebody just lost their balloon. All right. I really don't want to see him hurt somebody else. But I did this live today for Art. He is right here. That's Arjan, and that's me, and that's Fernando. Super friends, if you watch this channel. And Arjan is hopefully watching right now. He might have fell asleep on me. And we're going to walk and talk. We're going to try to avoid any static with the guy, the plant ripper. Oh, sorry guys. We're just going to keep it moving. If I find potted plants ripped out of the ground, I'll know that I'm in the right direction. Guys, if you come to Times Square, I want you to have fun, but just realize every person here is trying to separate you from your money. The Minnie Mouses are probably the worst of anyone in here. Trust me, they're going to get your cash. Spider-Man is going to... This nice family's here with their cute kids. Spider-Man's going to get them for $20. He was nice. He even said thank you. Stay the hell away from all these Elmos. There's about 45 Elmos. Here is the Statue of Liberty. Statue of Liberty's just sitting down, chilling. Statue of Liberty's a little lazy. Ain't gonna get no money sitting down. We got naked women up here. Where's all my single bachelors at? Got naked women up here. And as a journalist, it's my duty to film the naked women. I do not take any pleasure in that whatsoever. It's strictly for journalistic purposes. I don't condone it. One time I followed one for about 3 hours, and that was disgusting. After 3 hours, I finally left. All right. A lot of women out here today. Okay, so here's one of the naked women, but she has clothes on. Right here. She'll be changing soon. We'll follow her. Ooh, Shorty's over here painting her breasts. I like what she's doing there. I like what she's doing. But those are not who we're focusing on. There's about 15 naked women out here. You don't believe me? Put an ass on that lass. Hey baby, you pay me $5. No thank you. Look at this guy. Look at the smile on his face. He's never seen an ass before. He's very, very happy.
Take a picture.
She caught him. She caught him filming, and now he's digging in his pocket to pull out money. Baby, let's take a picture. You can't film them and get caught. Are they going to want... Here could probably kill people with her posterior. Again, this is not for me. This is strictly for journalistic endeavors. All right, I do not see the naked cowboy. I came out here specifically for him. Okay, the naked cowgirl, which is the naked cowboy's wife, is here. She is here. And I have to ask her if Rob is out here. Sometimes he likes to go to his truck and get, you know, medicated. This is his wife right here. She's engaged with a worker, so I won't ask her now where he's at. But this is his corner. So he's usually here on this corner. Here's the CD guys. CD guys are going to get your money. They get you.
This is how we get our points for MTV. We're actually doing the MTV.
He just told that guy he's here because he's doing an MTV concert, and the moron bought it. Sir, I got a concert up here at MTV, and I need you to buy my CD. Oh, I'll buy it. That's the worst line I've ever heard. Look at how crowded it is out here, folks. I'm from New York. Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. These streets will inspire you. This is the Naked Cowboy spot. I do not see him. I will ask his wife. Hey, hon, is Rob here today?
Yes, he's right there.
Oh, God bless you. Thank you, honey. Thank you. All right. There he is. I gotta have him sing. First of all, now, guys, if you're new to the channel, when I walk up, he's gonna sing a very popular song. It's called the Boogie Bob song. Whoops. Very, very tough to walk through here. You got your children. Please be careful. These cars are just inches away from doing severe damage. Look what we got going here. I'm sorry. We got the Naked Cowboy right there. Now, guys, as I approach him, as soon as he sees me right now, he's already started. As soon as I walk up, he will be singing the Boogie Bob song. Today it's not about Boogie Bob. It's about our friend Arjan. Arjan is in the hospital, and I promised him that the Naked Cowboy would sing to him. He's already singing the Boogie Bob song. He's out there filming in the knob.
Boogie Bob,
Woo.
out there filming
In the mob. Boogie Bob, Boogie Bob. Go to
He
YouTube.
does a tremendous job. Boogie Bob, Boogie Bob.
Go to YouTube and turn the knob.
To Boogie Bob, Boogie Bob.
Those are beautiful. Brand new, it's like brand new.
Probably got 3 days on it.
I got a guy in the hospital named Arjan. Arjan is a huge Naked Cowboy fan. Arjan, A-R-J-A-N, Arjan. Arjan.
What's the deal?
He's in the hospital now. Here,
All
let me-
right, he's getting out.
Here he is. Well, he's having a really rough go. You like? Get out.
Get well.
Get well. Anything you want. He'll be very happy to hear from you.
Well, I'm the Naked Cowboy. Keeping the crib. Cowboy. Keeping the crib on you. Hey, Arjan. Got it.
Throw that in there. Thank you. Guys, they're lined up over here to get pictures. Thank you, playa. All right, Arjan. By the way, how is my thing? It said unstable. Listen, the other Michael Jackson guy was murdered on the subway last week. This is not him. That's not him. Oh boy, how was my reception? Oh no, don't tell me it wasn't good. Rev, how was my... Damn it. Rev, what do you mean? How's my reception right now?
I'm not trying to go back to jail.
No, the playback won't be better. How is it right now? Is it better?
Let's do it.
I'm going to, God, that sucks. I kept thinking my reception wasn't good. I'm gonna go airplane mode. Arjan, I'm so sorry, bro. I wanted to get it nice and clear. Could you hear him singing? Jason, it's good now. Was it shit before? Right now we're fine. We're going back. We're going back. Rob's a friend of mine. He's not going to mind. This is important to me. There's Michael. I'm going back.
Remember?
It didn't record because my service was shit. Can we do it one more time? Arjan, yeah, please. Thank you, brother. You're the best.
Up the trails to you.
until we meet again.
Arjan, I'm kidding. Hopefully you're going to recover and be out here soon. We're looking forward to it. What you gotta do? Arjan, get well.
Perfect. Thank you, Rob. That means a lot. I appreciate it. I'll see you soon. Holler at me. Okay. I hope that one was better. He doesn't. Sorry. He's not dancing. Same guy. One time, guys. Watch for pickpockets.
Oh, look at baby, look at baby. Oh my gosh, show yourself. I got you, baby. Here you go. Say Coco Loco. Say Coco Loco. Coco Loco. Baila, 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 papi. Baila, 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 papi. Y tú sabes, loco. Tranquilo, papi. You have to be handsome, hey. Hey, if you like what you see, make some noise. Oh my God.
All right, we're gonna keep it moving. It looks like I'm again. I got a shitty stream. I can't tell. What's up, OG? I'm getting money. That's the greatest in the world. You just got a CD from the greatest guy in the history of Times Square.
What's good, baby?
What's up, Clay? Say hi to my guys.
What's good? Happy New Year, y'all.
Yeah, you're getting money. It's New
May.
Year. It's like May, bruh. It's like May. How are
Bob,
you?
the Knicks lost.
I know. And look at
Warriors still lost.
what's the deal, man?
That's me, man.
I feel you, man. I feel you.
Man, I'm doing
Listen,
good, Bob.
this is the first time the Knicks have got in the playoffs in a long time. So,
Yeah, so we
I
have-
can't hate. I can't hate.
Yeah.
Brother, it's always
Bob.
good to
I love
see
you
you, brother.
guys.
Be
Bye,
good.
y'all.
That's
Have a
O.
good day.
That's my dog, O. All right. If you're going to buy a CD, you want to get it from him. I'm going to cross the street. Someone says cross the street. Am I really dangled and messed up over here? Sometimes when you hit the airplane mode and come back, you could do better. Let's see. Airplane Boogie Bob. Lion King. These are the programs you get when you go to a Broadway show. Lion King. Right there. We're golden now. Guys, this is really, really tight out here. You walk over here, and you got this coming at you. Stand here long enough. I'm gonna meet me a bad one. Where is she? Hey, girl. Nope. Nope. I did not. I did not. I struck out. I struck out. Okay, we're good. We're good. You guys got to be my associate directors and producers because we're having a tough time. I did not see the plant killer. The plant killer is not out here right now. We're just walking and talking. We've got a some kind of a protest up here. It's in Spanish, I think. Look at this guy. Hey, girl. How you doing? How you doing? Cops. Everybody be quiet. Here's the cops. Okay, so this is going to be something from Africa. I don't know. Please deliver our people. Mackie Small. This is going to be, I believe, no third term from Mackie. 21 people killed, 400 people jailed. It's from Senegal. Beautiful people of Senegal. I have many friends from Senegal. I pray that they get what they're looking for. Yeah, guys, if you share the live stream, we're going to hit 1,000 today. Every person in here gets a brand new VCR remote control. You're going to get a brand new VCR remote control. Just for being here today. Now, isn't that worth it? And all you got to do is hit the share button. Quit being cheap. It doesn't cost you nothing to hit the share button. I'm not the best YouTuber, but I think I'm probably the best YouTuber under 1,000 subs. Oh boy, look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's just walking around. He don't care. He got no shirt on. He got flip-flops. $10 for what?
$10 for a used vape with snot nose.
$10 for a used vape for his snot nose. Does anybody have a used vape for his snot nose? Anybody? Guys, I'm trying to do a tour. It doesn't look like I have great service out here today. There's nothing worse than being on a live stream with bad service. I am going to do a quick tour of Times Square for our dear friend Arjan. By the way, everybody please remember today is the Mighty Bull's birthday. He's turning 40 years old today. 40. All right. 40 years old. Look at these guys. They got 2 tables set up. These are entrepreneurs. She's got the girls out too. She's trying to sell her fruits today. It's I don't even want one. I almost want to buy one. She had me at hello. If you tried this before the pandemic, you would have your stuff confiscated and you would be arrested. Now, honestly, they just don't care. Wave your hands in the air if you's a true player. I'm a true player. Wave your hands in the air. She brought her daughter to work. Her daughter's sitting there carving up fruit. Many of these women come out here and work 10 and 12-hour shifts. They don't have child care, so they'll bring their children to work with them. How many carts have we walked by already? 5 or 6? 7? 8? I think you could probably make some pretty good money. You go and buy a bunch of fruit in the morning, spend $20-30 bucks, and then you sell them for $5 a thing, and on a hot day you can clean up. Another one here, another one here, another one here. The competition is fierce, and they're working at all times. She's making a sale. She just sold her fruit. She's in there cutting up mangoes. Watermelons, cassava melons. This one here's got berries. Many times. Here's her kids. They'll have kids. They're out here 10 hours. Uh-oh. You okay, buddy? We're going to do a quick tour of Times Square. I'm going to try really hard not to holler at any ladies today. Now, I can't promise anything. I do not make promises I can't keep. Fruit there. Fruit there. 2 or 3 fruit stands there. Listen, they're providing a service. I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing. Guys, you know I'm a sneakerhead. If you know anything about me, you know I love guitars, sneakers, watches, and bad shorties. Not in that order. Bad shorties always comes first. And then probably guitars. And then bad shorties again, then watches. But there's a line over here of about 30 or 40 people. They're trying to get into the sneaker store, which means there's a drop today. A drop is when they release some new Jordans or some new Yeezys. If they're selling them here for $180, you buy them and you put them right on eBay, because not everybody can get them. You put them right on eBay for $350 or $400. Most of these over here are going to be resellers or collectors, and I haven't even seen yet, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Why else would there be 150 people lined up in front of the sneaker store. I'm from New York. Yeah, there's a drop today. And people will bring bags because they want to buy. See, they're all carrying big bags. They want to buy a bunch of pairs. So we're just walking. I don't know. Everybody's got these big bags because you can't just walk out carrying a 10. He's got 4 bags. You come out and you want to get the shoes. And that's what you do. All right. Guys, I was going to go to Bryant Park, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm on 21%. I won't make it there and back. Let's do, remember, I'm not hollering at no shorties. Let's see how my willpower is. She almost got it. She almost, I didn't do it. There's a whole bunch of folks lined up. Everybody has bags, and inside their bags is more bags. They're only going to let so many, he works here. They're only going to let so many people in. This is a Boogie Bob exclusive. On my show, you never know what you're going to get. Get a guy ripping plants out of the ground. This person didn't like the fruit. And this person did not like the fruit. And that person didn't like the fruit. Hi, that'll be, just because they're selling fruit doesn't mean it's good fruit. Could be shit fruit. I think if you were buying fruit as a vendor and you bought 2-day-old fruit, probably get a pretty good deal on it. And then you save the money by pushing crap onto the consumer. You're not going to go to Beverly Hills to buy your fruit. You're going to buy the fruit some guy in the back of a truck. It's got a nice little setup. All right, we're going to do a tour of Times Square. Please keep in mind today is a day to celebrate. We've got the Mighty Bull's birthday, and I'm going to end the tour up here at one of the great Mighty Bulls of all time, Father Duffy in Duffy Square. We're going to dedicate that to the Mighty Bull, but also we're going to dedicate this live stream, the entire stream, to our friend Arjan. Arjan's a remarkable kid. He's in the hospital. Would love to get some prayers and some love. And I'm going to buy a new gimbal when I get home because this one feels jumpy. No use of having a gimbal that's doing this. Not good. For the first year I live streamed holding a tripod. Yeah, it was horrible. We're closing in. We just hit 2 hours. We did a 2-hour. Here's this guy again. He's going to give $10 for a vape. This guy. This guy. There's a very good chance that the $10 bill is not real. Any guy walking around Times Square trying to get rid of $10 and it's taking that long, there's a good chance it's not real. Oh, look, we got a couple new guys here. We got Daisy and Donald Duck. These are, by the way, if you're not friends with the Minnie Mouses, they'll run you out of here. The Minnie Mouses are a gang. They'll run your ass. Hey, what's up, player? I'm good. I'm good. There's my Hulk. What's up, OG? How are you feeling? All right, Playboy. If you're new to the channel, I almost beat up the Hulk like 6 times. We were bloodthirsty enemies for a while there. And one time he said the wrong thing.
There it is.
And I'm a very nice person until you say the wrong thing. Then we become bloodthirsty enemies. Guys, we're going to do the tour now. Where I just was 42nd Street. That is the main street in New York City. The most famous street in New York City is 42nd Street. And this is 43rd. Sorry, guys. This is 43rd. And 44th, 45th. By the time we get to that big sign right there, that'll be the end of Times Square. That's 47th in the red steps. And I'll take you there in a minute. I'll show you what I can while I can, especially if you're new here. You've never had a Boogie Bob tour. Buckle your seatbelts. It's about to get good. I'm lying. It's not that great. That is the New York City's smallest police department. It's like 1,200 square feet, the whole thing. So it used to be when they would arrest one person, they could bring one in there, but because of COVID, they couldn't bring 2. It's still gated off. You'll see gates in front. No one can go inside except cops. It only holds about 2 or 3 cops. It's a really, really small police department. This right here, this building is 1 Times Square. 1 Times Square. Times Square is actually named after that building. And the ball is right there. You see the ball? That's the mighty ball. It's not the mighty bull, it's a mighty ball. That's the ball that drops for New Year's. It drops right there. It's been dropping there for 100 years. Well, this building got here in the New York Times moved here in 1904. Before that, this was called Long Acre Square. It was a place that made like horse and buggies. There was nothing here, literally nothing here. I assume there was probably prostitutes here because that's been going on a long time here. Now, when the New York Times moved up here, it gave it some prestige. So then everything started moving up here. And that's the name Times Square, named after the New York Times. Now that building is completely empty right now. It's been doing renovations for years, but they pay the rent by charging for the billboards. The billboards is what pays the rent on that empty building. It will open again. It will open again. There's going to be a casino here. There's a whole lot of stuff going on here. This right here is a recruiting station. It opened in 1947, right after World War II ended. It's the Army, Air Force, Navy, and Marines. And you can go in. It's not very big. There's only 4 desks inside, 1 for each branch. You can go inside and you can join the military. I wonder if I walked in my present state at 60 years old and said, hey, I want to be a Marine. I wonder how bad they'd laugh. Probably laugh pretty wholeheartedly. We're still walking. We're walking. We ain't got nothing going on except walking. Oh, to be young and in love in New York City. I'm none of those things. Well, I'm in New York City. I'm kind of in love. I've whittled it down to 6. 6. I'm in love with 6 ladies. In love. Keep asking about Bria. She's very happy to be in the top 5. She's like working her way to number 4 right now. This is Good Morning America. And this used to be ESPN Zone. That was actually one of my places. Anyways, that right there is Aaron Carter. Aaron Carter tragically died in his bathtub on my birthday, November 5th. Aaron Carter was a remarkable young man who got a really bad rap. His parents were horrible. His mom's a severe alcoholic. His brother treated him horribly. His twin sister died of an overdose. He had a really, 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 really rough life. He was sold about 100 million records. His debut album, Aaron's Party, I Want Candy, was multi-platinum. He toured the world at the age of 7. By the time he was 15, he was indulging in lots of things that you shouldn't have. If I was 15 and had that kind of money, I'd have been indulging a lot more than what he did. Mostly women. I don't like drugs. Women are my drug. He went through everything. Everything. All right. I think it's time to take a break and show some more naked women. Send the kids out of the room. Send the kids out of the room. I walk real slow. Real slow. These women actually have tops on. In New York City, on the books, a woman can be absolutely topless. So if a man can be topless, this rule was from the late 1800s or 1900s. They have a rule on the books that women can be topless in New York City. And some of them take them up on it. Most of these women, hey, what's up, man? Well, yeah, Classic J. Hey, dude, I'm a fan. How are you? Were you at the? Yeah. Guys, go check out. Yeah, I figure you were there. What's up, Fernando? Check out Classic J live, dude. You got 10 million on one video. You got 10 million on a short. That's crazy.
25,000 plus subscribers.
Dude, that's amazing. Classic J Live. So glad to finally meet you, man. Thank you, brother. I'll see you soon. Anytime. All right, thank you, brother. That's Classic J Live. He did a video one time, got 10 million views on it. 10 million views. Now, guys, I tell everybody, do not buy CDs in Times Square. They're going to stop you. They're going to pretty much force you to buy a CD. But this right here is O. O is my dear friend. His brother was a good friend of mine. His brother was actually murdered out here by the police, shot 16 times when he was selling CDs. And, oh, double. I love
Bob,
you. I love you, brother. I love you too, Bob. I love you, man. You've always been so amazing and wonderful.
Yeah, I love you too.
I was telling my guys, we go back since ready.
Yes, it's ready. That's
ready. Think of him every time I come out here, brother.
Don't do that. Rest
What a
in peace.
kind, beautiful,
Yes,
beautiful
he was.
man.
Yeah,
And,
good soul.
you know, back then, the CD guys all rapped. You would rap to see who's going to buy your CD.
Yep, yes, it was.
Who wanted it with Ready?
Nobody.
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 Brother was
That's a
fire.
fact. That's a fact.
Fire. I got his video. Don't forget. Check out my video. All right, Playboy. He's out here selling CDs. His brother was a dear friend of mine. His brother was a very gifted, talented person. I put him in my magazine. I showcased him many times. He was selling CDs out here. Now, back then, if you sold a CD, the police would arrest you. They would take your CDs, take you to jail, and this particular time, he had been arrested 2 or 3 times. He had a gun in his backpack, a gun he did not want to get caught with. He was over here selling CDs. They ran him into this hotel, the Marriott Marquis. They chased him. Now, he made a mistake, a horrible, fatal mistake. He pulled out his weapon, and the cops, he did not want to go to jail. The cops shot and killed him. He was shot like 16 times. He'll just stand there. He ain't going nowhere. He's just going to stand there until you tip him. If you don't tip him, he ain't moving. He ain't going nowhere. Reddy was killed. It broke my heart because he was a really great kid. Hold on. I know I ain't dead. What's going on here?
They say like about 10, 15 minutes.
I'm dead. My gimbal's dead. I just charged it before I left the house. We're going to say goodbye to Rob. Rob, again, thank you, player. God bless you. I'll see you soon. Holler at me. He's going to play the Boogie Bob song. By the way, the Boogie Bob song is the #1 hit in Czechoslovakia. So if any of my friends and viewers are from Czechoslovakia, I think you've probably heard the Boogie Bob song. And now we got the new Arjan song. Unfortunately, the first version wasn't that great because it was pixelated. That's Rev's fault. Rev is the station manager. So when that kind of thing happens, it really falls on Rev. Guys, how many subscribers do I got? I should do 2 hours of the dopest tour in the world and get no subscribers? That's crazy. There are YouTube channels where a girl in a bikini will eat a bag of Doritos and get 300,000 subscribers. I'm over here showing you crazy stuff. A naked women, a guy ripping plants out of the ground, pickpockets. Okay, limited time, right now. Limited time. Any new subscribers, I'm sending you dick pics. Dick pics. It's a limited time only. Every new subscriber gets a dick pic. And I'm very proud of my dick pics. Very, very proud of it. Guys, I know that it's going to be even more jumpy because I don't have these CD guys are out here hustling hard. They hustling hard.
I need more white friends. It's my album.
Here's my album. First of all, I want to make it clear. I was out here with my CD guys for years. Every CD guy out here was selling their own CD. This used to be, whereas Forever 21 used to be Virgin Records. I was the only artist out here that had my own CDs in that store with the barcode for sale. So I was on a whole lot of projects. I got about 3 or 4 people here that were out here selling CDs and got them in that store. Been in this game a long time, since they were very, very talented, and that doesn't exist anymore. They're not selling their own CDs. They're selling you a mixtape of Mary J. Blige and Madonna. They're thieves. Not all of them, most of them. I don't know one person out here that is... Why is this guy... Come on, bro, you gotta make your move. Get around that corner. He's new. Come on, player. He's new. Look at this short.
Here we go. Can't come in.
All right, I see you. I see you.
Where you from?
Boyfriend gonna beat me up because I see her.
Smaller. When you go back to Venezuela,
All right. They're not selling their own CDs. They're selling pieces of crap. What they do is they intimidate people from certain countries. Some brother from Harlem ain't buying that CD. Hey, girl. Right now we're doing the segment of the show called Hey Girl. Hey girl. Oh shit. We're doing a segment of the show called Holy Shit, Girl. Alright. You know who I blame? I blame Arjan. Blame Arjan. He seems like an easy target today. I'm blaming Arjan. It's a grand old flag. It's a high flying flag. That's him. But we're still moving. Here we have some tickets. Some flag wood. Shooting a video. People clapping. I said I would end it down here on the Father Duffy. I knew I was handsome. I knew I was handsome. I knew it was just a matter of time till I got one to say back hello. Guys, that's Father Duffy. He is the most decorated priest in the history of the armed services. He was in World War I, where he gave the last rites to over 700 dying or wounded soldiers, or dead soldiers. It's the only World War I statue I've ever seen without a gun. He's holding a Bible. He also has a really nice outfit. He's got a leather trench coat on. His brother's stylish. Black t-shirt, Billie Eilish. He's got eye for. Guys, this is the and so this is Duffy Square. We're in Times Square, but this is Duffy Square. Also, by the way, I show you this all the time. When you see this, it's a subway. However, this particular one is not a subway. It's an art installation. A famous artist did it. He even has noises down there to make it sound like the subway. It's not a subway, folks. These are the famous red steps, made famous by Jay-Z and Alicia Keys in the song, I'm from New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. Right here. Shot the video right here. I was actually here that night. I think we're done. We're gonna walk just to that street right there. We're gonna call it a day. I'm still out here looking for a girlfriend. Now, Bria knows I'm out here looking for a girlfriend. She might be the one. She cracked the top 4. After 8 years in the game, she cracked the top 4. But I'm a man with options. Tomorrow's Mother's Day. I have to do something special for her. And if you're just tuning in now, remember, tomorrow on Mother's Day, to honor Mother's Day, I'm having sexual relations with at least 10 mothers from around the world. So if you haven't already submitted, get in my DMs immediately. Now, it's called 10 in 10. I've only got 10 minutes to make love to 10 women. That should not be a problem for me. No, I'm going to probably have a good time. I don't think the women are going to have that much fun, to be honest. This guy's right here is 47th Street. That is Times Square. The blue, the sign with the reds right there, that's where we were at 42nd Street. We did the Times Square. I'm sorry that my gimbal died. I hope you had fun anyways. meeting all of the ladies. I was almost killed right here by one of the most famous rappers in the world. His name is Lil Uzi Vert. Lil Uzi Vert. I was walking along and he comes coming up on his damn quad runner. Almost killed old Boogie Bob. Boogie Bob. Boogie Bob. Almost got killed by a squad. Boogie Bob. Boogie Bob. Mighty Bull. Happy birthday, homeboy. God bless you. Many more to come. David Young, I love you. You already know that. I love your entire family. Brooklyn Born's in his house. Karina, where the hell you been? Karina's here. Hi, Karina. Of course, Sugar Bay. Sugar Bay is in the house. I want to thank everybody for supporting me when the loss of my tragic loss yesterday, which was the Golden State Warriors. I want to thank everyone for your kindness, your love, your compassion. I want to thank everybody who said prayers for our dear friend Arjan. I want to thank Arjan and his beautiful mother and his father. In deep. You're deep. You're deep. I think it's your deep. Make it happen, rap, clap, and trap, and drip, flip, the pistol whip, so what happened? Better than ever for lovers and some of the suckers in a minute, because I'm in it to win it. Hip hop, now stop, flip flop. I'm up cops at the donut shop. I got my bars. We are going to do something kind and nice now for someone. We're going to go to the grocery store. I'm going to go home and read my emails and see if any shorties got in my DMs to win the contest. Make love to Boogie Bob for less than a minute. Thank you for tuning in. Please be kind and loving to each other. God bless you. Let's talk again soon. I think I'm off. I can't see the screen. By the way, I blame Rev when this happens. There's my brightness. There's my off button. God bless you. Boogie Bob. Boogie